Gender-based violence is still a major issue in South Africa, affecting countless women and girls across the country. While efforts have been made to address this issue, it's critical to recognize the underlying causes of such violence. Big Brother Hug Foundation is convinced that, among other things, mental health plays a key influence in developing attitudes, behavior and relationships. Joining us to tell us more is Tshepiso, Kwakwa, who is with the Big Brother Hug Foundation. A very good morning to you. Thank you for your time. I mean, raising really important factors there as I go through the introduction and having read your statement about some of the underlying causes of gender-based violence. Talk to us about your initiative and what you're really seeking to curb.
Hello, Mpho. My name is Tshepiso, the founder of Big Brother Hug Foundation, as you said, and I'm also a player part ambassador for Brand South Africa. Big Brother Hug, like our main objective is to actually help men, like how to teach them how to take care of their mental health and how to take it serious, the whole issue of mental health, because we have realized in our communities, particularly in our black communities here, a lot of men don't really take this issue of mental health very seriously. So what we do is that we initiate workshops and platforms that they are being given a chance to learn more about the mental health and the way to go about it.
So you talk about mental health not being taken upon as a serious issue when it comes to men. What are some of the misconceptions that come with those perceptions?
No, I think as we know it, men don't really like to open up. As a man myself, I know that it's very hard for us to actually come forward and tell our business. In most cases, you will just hear comments that says, if I tell my business and I'm going to become a laughingstock of the community, then it becomes a problem for them to open up. So that's usually the case. In terms of mental health, for them it's kind of like something that they didn't grow up with. It's something that they've never taught. They've never been taught about. Men, as a man, we know that we grew up knowing that and then we become so contained with our issues and all that. Unlike women will always come forward and speak their business, whether to a friend or a mother or whoever, siblings. But when it comes to men, it's kind of like a different story.
And with all of these emotions comes the topic of gender-based violence, which women are really at the forefront of that, under the spotlight, and continue to be impacted quite heavily. How are you now going to be communicating educational messages to combat gender-based violence in scrutinizing what men may be going through and perhaps also educating men?
As we've been doing our research, we have realized and come to an understanding that it seems like us as men, we have forgotten the position that we have to and the role that we have to play in the woman's life. With us now, we're trying to establish things that can teach men and make them understand their position, as being a leader as he is, what is the role that he has to play in the woman's life and in the community's life and also in the children's life, in the family actually. When we come to an understanding of understanding our role, our position in each other's life, then that's when we can come up getting that root cause of the whole thing. As we believe that it starts with mental health. That is the foundation of all things. I mean, when we talk about men not being open, we're talking about somebody who's going to be contained with problems, and he's gonna when the time is he's gonna explode, and when he explodes, that's when now he reacts in a certain way and being violent.
So, as 16 days of activism gets underway, of course, these issues come to the forefront, and there's a lot of talk and education around it. What are you hoping to bring to the fore as the initiative gets ahead?
As it is, we having a dialogue It's going to be on the 25th of this month, November. We're going to do it in Bradstown, Premier Hall. Brad is next to Hartbeespoort Dam. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a dialogue, a conversation where it's not going to be about men only, but we're going to have women and men also in the same house, and we're going to have a dialogue, and there will be question and answers and all that for everyone to understand. We're trying to emphasize this whole thing of understanding your role as a man. When we talk about a man, we're talking about the spirit called man. Man as we're talking about a woman, we're talking about a man. Then both of them must know their position and what role they have to play in each other's life.
And what role is that as you go on this educational?
If we go back and take and check and we look at what the Bible says about a man, it speaks about a man has been given dominion over things. He has been given a position of a leadership. We believe that it seems like men have lost that position. They are confused now. That's why we came as Big Brother Side and said that we're gonna teach men to understand their position, to get back actually to that position that he has been given to, and understanding that he's a leader and he must lead by example, and he also must be a protector. They must protect this woman, unlike being anything else to those women.
And as you communicate these messages, how are you hoping that will be one of the strategies to combating gender-based violence, as you try and get men to understand their role and define their role within the home and the community?
When you are a protector, then you must know you must not harm the thing that you are supposed to protect. So when you understand that position, if I take you back to the Bible, when everything started and the sin was committed, it was like when we look at this role, a woman brought this fruit to a man, and a man take it, and then also what happened is that when God comes in, he said he was looking for a man, not a woman. He was looking for the leader, the protector, the person who's supposed to be there to protect the whole thing from not happening. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about the role that a man is supposed to play in a woman's life.
Yeah,
we're talking about him being a protector other than being something else or something that can harm the very person that he can protect, or the very same person that they love.
Very well. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best with that initiative. Tshepiso James Kwakwa, who is with the Big Brother Hug Foundation, speaking about an initiative that they are hoping will curb gender-based violence.